A question on net pull dunk technique if you're into that. So a few things. First of all, a couple videos on the training you can do. Monkey style dunk training and bouldering as dunk training. And the idea is that pull-ups or climbing are the best exercises you can do. Climb a tree, climb a bouldering wall, climb a rock wall, climb pull-ups. Um, Otherwise, you won't necessarily get very much from it, right? I mean, if you don't have a good upper body climbing strength to weight ratio, you're not going to add much. Like how much can you add from a one arm pull up? If you can't do one arm pull ups, then like right, how many inches are you going to add? How many inches can you one arm pull up, right? Potentially zero. So it's not necessarily an easy thing for everyone to do. You need to train for it, and pull ups are a way to do that. Or climbing. Let's talk about the hands a little bit. You can see this finger pad is busted. This over here is opened up. So it will cut up your hands, and that's expected. But they turn into calluses. Check out my right hand, right? Just calluses. After the pads open up, they thicken up, and then you don't really have to deal with it ever again. So that's something to expect, and that's normal. As for the technique itself, how to grab the net, I don't have a net here, but you can imagine a couple ways to do it. You can grab through the net and cup the whole cup, and that's the way to get the most because you get your whole hand in there, you know. However, that closes the cup and then the ball sticks in there, which is fine, but it doesn't necessarily look as cool. It can draw attention to what you're doing, or you don't get the satisfaction of throwing the ball through. So if you grab the outside of the net, like this, from above, you can keep the net open potentially while throwing the ball through. So that's the way to do it. But again, you're getting the net like this, right? And that's gonna lots of pressure and 2 to 4 fingers. So it'll bust your hand up. But that's what I would do is, climb, pull-ups, expect to bust your hands and do some net pull practice. And it can add a lot. It can be fun. It can be a nice way to get down if you're into minimum force landings. Down climbing is a nice thing to do. You could go underhand, I guess. I don't know. That's about it, I think. It's pretty simple, right? Okay, if you get it on the way up, that's smart. You're not necessarily going to be able to pull too much, but by the time you reach the top, you can get into a ready position like this, which is important because it keeps your forearm straight up and down. The forearms are pretty weak, small. The bones in here are small. So if you're pulling like this, the pressure, you can feel pain in your forearm. So you want to get to a point where it's, straight up and down, kind of like you're doing a pull-up, right? Well, you are doing a pull-up. So if you have any wrist injury, that'll save you from that. And that's pretty much it, I think. Let me know if this helps or if it didn't help. If you want to know more in the comments, let me know, and I'm happy to answer and make more videos on this or other things. So peace, much love, safe jumps, safe landings.